Hey everyone, thank you for coming back for another anime figure opening video today. Today we are going back in time again, back to last year when we got this Rem SSS Milky Way figure. And I am so sorry we haven't opened this. I'm assuming this came out in July because July in Nanagatsu is when they have Tanabata. And Tanabata is a holiday for the stars. So that's probably why this came out. But anyway, let's kick things off by taking a quick look at the box. So as you can see, we have our Giant Prize logo up here. In the other corner, we actually have a sticker for the age warning, and I'm really curious to see what's underneath that. I won't do it until after I've actually finished filming everything with this. But there's also a Furyu kind of logo there. And then we have our Rem taping up the middle, and wow, what a unique Rem this is. I mean, her hair looks so interesting. Also down here we have SSS figure, Rem in Milky Way, and then there's our SSS figure logo. It's been a while since we've opened one of their figures. And then also ReZero. And also in the background we have some lovely bamboo. There's this lovely star kind of pattern, a few kind of like star signs, very cool. But actually in Tanabata, usually people put their wishes and their dreams and hopes kind of like tied to this bamboo. So it's all very symbolic, very, very, very nicely thought out. But anyway, that's the front. On the side over here, as we can see, we have a few stars, again just highlighting some of the key points here. Actually, this highlights a little bit better with that kind of like bamboo kind of stick or like kind of tree coming off. These little dangly bits are people's wishes, so very, very cool, very nicely thought out. But we have her head, her body, I guess her bust too, and this really cool star at the bottom. And then Rem, just plain old Rem. Yeah, interesting font choice. But that's this side. Over here, we have Rem taking up kind of like the whole thing, so we get a full view of her here. Again, there is our Rem. Just Rem. Yeah, just Rem. But anyway, nice side. And then on the back, we just have safety information. So ReZero, blah, 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 Milky Way. All the warnings. So yeah, don't put it in your mouth and don't step on it, whatever it says. Down here, there is also another QR code, so please do feel free to scan that. And then we just have our official Kadoko sticker over here. So yeah, kind of cool. On the bottom, we have, again, a few things here. We actually have Rem as a star sign here, which is actually really nicely done. Again, same stuff over here, SSS figure, Rem Milky Way, Rem in Milky Way, sorry, and then SSS figure, and then ReZero down there. And then on the top, it's exactly the same. So, let's get her open. Finally. Okay, and in with our knife. So, yeah, to kind of date this video, I'm filming right at the end of January 2021. We got this figure quite a while ago, so it has taken us almost half a year to get to her. But we're finally here. The thing is, there were so many good figures that came out that I had to keep opening the other ones. And I'm not saying this isn't good. This just wasn't priority at the time. So, yeah, right. Anyway, let's get this open. Oh, cardboard. All right. Let's get rid of that. A lot of wasted space again, as you would expect. So let's pull her out. And, yeah. A lot of bubble wrap. So, oh, okay. Ooh, we have 3 pieces. All right, give me a second to unpack this. Okay, stand. And here is our stand. And wow, this is a really, really pretty stand. Now, I'm going to have to do this in 2 stages. First, I'll just explain what we can see on here, some of the kind of stuff and just the stand itself. But then I'm going to have to explain a little bit of history between this. So, yeah, let's do the first part. As you can see up here, we have SSS figure, so I believe the company is just trying to promote or highlight that this belongs to them. Why not? Also, it just looks cool. Well, in the middle here, sorry, stuttering there, we have a beautiful river. This is actually supposed to be the Milky Way. So it's beautiful. We also have an instrument of some kind over here, or probably a star sign. Oh, it is a star sign, there you go. And then over here again, we have some bamboo with these little kind of like cards hanging off. And then down here we have Rem Milky Way. So, yeah, nice, kind of just to recognize which figure it's for. We also have 3 holes this time. 2 will be for the figure itself, and 1 will be for that star that we saw earlier. We can see it's quite thick, so it's about maybe 1 centimeter deep. But then on the back, if we have a look here, we have the same as always, like TNK ReZero, China, and the material it's made of. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, going into that story I was talking about, Tanabata is actually about 2 lovers that kind of shouldn't have met. It was about a farmer called Hikoboshi, and then about a very like rich woman, I believe. Her name was Orihime. And they wanted to get married in private, but the father forbid them. And yeah, they were split amongst like the stars. But once a year, I believe, those two stars are able to meet. And there's a bridge that allows them to cross this river. So they can meet for one day and then they go back. And I know I have just butchered that story. I have not told it probably properly. But please do have a look into it. It's Tanabata. I'll put actually the word here so you can have a look afterwards. It's a really romantic story. It's very, very cool. So yeah, this signifies a lot. It's very pretty. But anyway, that's our stand. Let's put it down. And here we have the figure herself. And this just looks lovely. Look how sweet she looks. But we do actually have one piece missing. Ta-da! There's this star thing. Now, I believe this actually goes into the stand itself down there. Probably in that back hole there. Probably from there. And then this will come up so that her foot will go into it like so. So I'm actually going to put that in now, just so it is in. I've got it around the wrong way, so let's do it the right way. There we go. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. There you go. Okay, let's start off by looking at her face. So as you can see, she's got these beautiful dark blue eyes this time. They are looking off to the side, looking off in the distance. Her nose sticks out relatively far this time, so it's quite sticky outy. And her mouth is actually really nicely designed. There's some teeth at the top. You can see her tongue at the bottom. It's indented, so it goes inside. And there's a nice red outline just to show her lipstick. So, very cool. You can also see that her hair is a solid kind of plastic. There isn't any clear plastic on this one. And it goes from a solid color down to a lighter color at the tips. So, that's pretty cool. We can also see her ribbon here holding her hair to one side. And this time, there's also a star. So, very, very nice addition. It fits the theme. Very pretty. We have a few bits of hair sticking off here, and around the back it kind of sticks off too. But she also has this adorable little hat on. Look at that! It's so cute. It's a lovely green color. It's nice and shiny. It's got this purple kind of string pattern, or supposed to be kind of a string pattern, I guess, around the outside. Very, very cool. That's awesome. Look how cute she looks. Oh, it's pretty. Anyway, I'm getting too excited. Wow. That's her face. Let's move down her body. So moving down her body, as we can see, she's wearing this one piece. It looks like a kimono, but I don't think it is because it's not as long. And I won't say it's a haori because haori's supposed to be a top piece. Not really sure what this is called. But I love that contrast of the kind of like lighter green into that darker green on the edges. That's very, very pretty. There's these lovely little ruffles going around the outside here. So still keeping kind of a maid feeling or a maid motif to the figure itself. Beautiful folding here. I mean, just look at that. That's cool. Unfortunately, there does look like there's a gap between the two pieces of plastic here, so that's a little bit of a shame. But again, that fold there is very nice, very realistic. We can see that her obi has a lovely bow here in the middle. That bow has a nice kind of gold star in the middle as well, molded into it. So if it was separated, maybe that would be cooler, but not complaining. With these nice kind of spits coming down too. And then also on her hand, we can see the fingers have been individually molded by themselves. And if we look carefully, there are nails on there, but you can't really see them that well. But over on this side, as we can see, she's holding onto one of these message cards here, and she's probably reading it, although her eyes do not match actually reading this. There is nothing on there, so she's probably imagined reading it, or maybe thinking what to write. She looks very happy. Like, why is she so happy? But I like that one finger is sticking out here, actually holding on to it, and the other the thumb here is actually holding on, and that fold just feels so real. So, yeah, very basic, very plain, but this is actually really impressive. But anyway, that's the top. Let's move down the figure. Moving down the figure, we can see that she's wearing these very puffy kind of shorts. I don't really know what to say here. Oh, you could see, it looks like you can see her butt there. But yeah, this actually kind of takes away from like the awesomeness of the top half. It just looks a bit weird, like these weird lines coming down. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. It feels like some of the Kimetsu no Yaiba figures where they have those puffy pants. But yeah, interesting choice. But then her legs are quite nice as well. They're not that smooth plastic. It actually, you can hear it. It's actually a little bit kind of rougher. But the painting's really nice. There's actually some good shading going on there. So yeah, really, really cool. And then finally, moving down, we can see she's wearing these boots. And these boots, again, are awesome. I like how the outside, the top part here, actually has a gap between it going into, well, where her foot can actually go into. There's some nice folding. It's relatively plain itself, but the color theme actually matches up here too. So very well thought out. And again, that's the same over here on this boot, except for this has 2 points sticking out. So yeah, lovely. But anyway, we need to get her in her stand, so give me 1 second. And here she is, kind of in her stand. What I mean by that is that her foot didn't want to 100% go in, but it did go in nicely with that star, so there is added support. And it's quite tight in there, so it's not a problem. But wow, what a pretty figure. Really, really impressed. And that's not just because I like Rem. This is really cool. But as always, let me give you a few pretty shots so you can make that judgment for yourself. So let's take a look. Okay, and let's take you to the shelf. Here we go. So yeah, wow. I'm so sorry you all had to wait so long for this. I mean, it is beautiful. Oh, I've just realized I haven't turned the lights on here. Give me 1 second. On. There we go. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful figure. Just look how cute she looks. Ah, she looks like she's going on vacation. Again, we are running short on space, so we're going to put her just up here for now with these other figures, with the other Rems and Rams. Unfortunately, she sticks up just a tiny bit there, but wow, she's so cute. But hey, thank you all for tuning in today. If you liked today's video, please do give us a like, and please subscribe for many more figure openings coming very soon. Okay, bye!